Hey everyone, and this is Dimitri Pargamonic with MarketChameleon.com. In this video, I'm going to show you a feature that detects large volume bursts intraday in a particular stock. And we'll use SPY here as an example. I'm going to go over here on this menu and click on this price action. And when we click on the price action analysis, it will take us to a screen that summarizes the trading activity by trading session. So what we want to do is go over here on this menu bar to the right, hit trading hours, and then hit VWAP. And this will take us to a VWAP table that shows minute-to-minute stats for what traded in that minute for this particular stock, which we have as SPY. And you could see here that for each minute, we do have the on-balance volume, number of trades, the volume for that minute, the VWAP price, which is the volume-weighted average price. This is the change from the previous minute. So in this particular minute, the VWAP changed by 18 cents. So it was on an uptick. We have the high and low price for that minute and the ending bid-ask spread. We also have some other stats here that show us the breakdown in the volume, which is the percentage of sweeps, the percentage of the volume that were block trades, the percentage of the volume that were in a dark pool, and the percentage of the volume that we consider institutional order flow. So to detect a large volume burst, and let's click on one to show as an example. What we do is we monitor the volume for that particular minute, and then we compare that volume for what does this stock typically trade from minute to minute for this time of day. So we look at our historical database and we check for in this hour, which this happens to be around between 12 and 1, what is the average volume for this stock in a minute? And then if any volume hits more than 2.7 standard deviations away from the average, we tag that as a volume burst. So in this particular instance, you could see there was 432,861 shares traded in this minute, 12:02, and that is 3.3 standard deviations above the average, what it typically trades during this time of day. And when we take a look at that volume burst, in addition to tagging it as a large volume, what we want to do is compare that VWAP price to the previous minute to see was it on an uptick or downtick. So here we see that this VWAP increased by 9 cents from the previous minute. It went from 421.20 to 421.29. So that is an uptick, which we tag as a buy burst. Okay, so over here we tag it as a buy burst because that VWAP minute was on an uptick. Now let's scroll up to the top, and here we consolidate. We show you kind of a summary of all the volume bursts throughout the day, and we put them into 4 categories. The first one is buy wins, and this is when a large volume burst from the buy side, just like this one, if the stock floated higher after that volume burst, we call that a buy win because that buy is in the money. A buy fail would be the opposite, where we detected a buy burst and the stock sold off from that price, then we call that a fail. And similarly with sales, if we detect that there was a big sell burst and the stock sold off, then that sale is in the money or profitable because the stock sold down, or a sell fail is when there was a sell burst and then the stock rallied, so that sell was done at an inferior price to where the stock is at this moment. And if you click on these show you the different times. If you click on the particular time, let's do that, 11:52, what will happen is this VWAP table will jump down to that time frame, and we could see here this is what happened at 11:52. There's a big volume burst, 454,000 shares, and you could see here that it did increase by 12 cents, so that's a buy burst. Then we could see how the stock traded kind of up from there. There was a sell burst, so right at that moment there was a sell burst. The stock continued to trade up, and then we got 2 more buy bursts after that in a very short time period. So from 11:52 to 12:05, a lot of activity today. I'm sorry, two buys and 2 sells right there. 2 buys and 2 sells in this stock. So this is a quick way to see what's going on intraday with large volume bursts in a particular stock. Thanks everyone for joining, and hope to see you guys in the next video.